Hey guys, welcome to another how-to video with Matt. Today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome outdoor bench using nothing but 2x4s and a 2x10 board. Alright, for this project you will need the following: a miter saw, a tape measure, you need a pen or pencil to mark measurements, you need an impact driver with a drill or screws, you need wood clamps, you need a sander with a 180 grit paper, you need to pick yourself up some 2x4 lumber, some 2x12 lumber, you need to also have some paint or stain of your choice, and last but not least, but most important, common sense. Alright, so the first cut you need to make on your 2x12 board is 31.5 inches. So go ahead and cut out your board 31.5 inches. So on your 2x4 lumber, you need to go ahead and cut out 4 boards at 11 3/8. Alright guys, so for our very next cut on 2x4, you want to make sure that you have 4 cut out at 25 inches with a 45 on one end. And that'll look just like this right here. One end has a 45 notch cut through, the other end's flat just like that. So go ahead and cut out 4 of those. And your last cut on 2x4 is you need to have 2 at 14 inches that have 45s on both ends, guys, just like this right here. You want to make sure that it's 14 inches from one point to the other point, and that you've cut your 45s in that way and that way. So go ahead and get you 2 of those cut down. Alright guys, so here we go. We got all our pieces gathered right here. So what we want to do now is the time to run them through the sander, and however you're going to sand it, be a table sander or a hand palm sander, but go ahead and sand down all your pieces. I went ahead and sanded the ones I wanted down, and we're going to go to the next step. Alright, to get started, what I want to do is go ahead and clear some stuff out of my way. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bench bottom right here, get it out of my way for now. And then what I want to do is only have half of each thing for right now. So I'm only going to need 1 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of legs. So I can take the other stuff and just get it off the table for now. Alright guys, so the next thing I want you to do is take 2 of your legs and your middle board that had your 45 cuts, and I want you to lay it out just like this U-shaped pattern, right? And what we need to do, guys, is make our marks for where we're going to put our countersink holes to join our boards together up here. So what I want to do is I want to come with my marker or pen, and I just want to lay it across the board, and we'll make sure it's going to go right into the middle. Mark me a little mark right there. Come straight down just a little off the edge too. Make a mark there, and then I'm going to go to the other side also and make a mark. Alright, so now that I have those marked out, I can go ahead and take my countersink number 10 bit and go ahead and countersink these holes. We will drill those pilot holes. Alright, so now that those holes are drilled, now what you need to do is line up your pieces just like that in each corner, and then you want to make 2 more marks going this way for screws that's not going to intersect with these right here. So you need to make sure you come below about a finger, mark, and then put one right there on this side also, guys. So you see just like that right there. So go ahead and drill them 2 pilot holes out, and then we'll be ready to go do that for the other side also. Alright guys, so one side at a time, you need to go ahead and screw your pieces together just like this. You go ahead and line your piece up here. Screw inside right here also. Alright. Then we'll go ahead and shoot our screws this way. Alright, so that side is now attached, so we're going to turn it around. Do the exact same thing with this side now. Go go ahead and shoot your screws in. Alright guys, so once you've got that first part right there put together just like that, you want to go ahead and repeat that with your other 3 pieces. Alright, so once you have both of those U-shaped pieces made up, now you need to take 2 of your smaller 2x4 cuts right here. And you just want to turn it on its side just like that right there. And you want to go ahead and join these together on the bottoms just like that. And you want to do the same thing. You want to line it up nice and flush with your boards. And you want to put 2 countersink holes on each side right here, and then go ahead and shoot yourself some screws in there, guys. And you want to repeat that exactly for the other side too. Alright, so now that I've drilled all my countersink holes out on this piece right here, I can go ahead and shoot some screws in it. Just want to line up the bottom of it really nice and straight. Go ahead and shoot you a few screws over on this side first. And then you want to shoot you some screws on your other side right here and repeat the exact same thing you did for this with your other side. Alright guys, so now that we got both of these pieces put together, we can just stick these to the side for 1 second. We're going to pull out our bench boards. So let's go ahead and move these out of our way. Pull up your bench board, and you want the side that you want facing up, your prettiest side. You want this to be facing down for this step right here. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take our other 2 pieces of 2x4 boards that we got left over. We're going to line them up in the corners right here, just like this and just like that. We're going to go ahead and shoot us some marks right here in each corner, right? And then we're going to go ahead and screw these boards to this base right here, this bench right top. So let's go ahead and get that done now. Alright, so real quickly, I'm just going to make a few marks to countersink. Put one there, and there. Alright, so I'll go ahead and countersink out these holes, and then we'll be ready to attach these boards to our bench top. So just want to line up your ends right here, and then go ahead and shoot you some screws in. And you want to repeat that for your other side. Alright, as you can see, our boards for our bench are now screwed in place right here, guys. And this is what we're going to use to attach this on the inside of our leg pieces, right? So let's get on that now. Alright guys, so to mount the bench top, what I want to do right here is flip my pieces up so that my top, this will be our top of our armrest that's got the 2 45 ends, right? What I want to do is measure down from here and go 6 inches. I want to put a mark right there at 6 inches. And then I want to come to this side also and put me a mark at 6 inches. And then I want to take my speed square and pop straight lines at 6 inches, right? And that's going to indicate the bottom of your board over here when we go to mount this bench. So go ahead and pull 6 inches on both your pieces and pop you a straight line with a speed square. Alright guys, so what I want you to do right now is I want you to take your bench top part right here, and you got your 6-inch lines marked on each side. So what we want to do is go ahead and take our bench top and you want to stick it into the middle right here, guys, one side at a time. And you want to bring it down until the bottom of your board right here of your brace is lined up with that line down there. You might have to adjust it and hit it with a hammer to get it locked in place the way that we want it, guys, but you want to get it down to your lines right there. And once you get both sides lined up, you want to go ahead and mark you 2 countersink holes to go into this top board right here, and then you want to go ahead and screw that together. Just want to go ahead and make me a couple of marks that I can countersink some holes to on both sides. Alright, so we'll do that first and countersink these holes. Alright guys, so now that you've got all of your pieces attached and you got your bench top lined up perfectly at your 6-inch marks to the bottom of your brace boards right here and over here, now it's time to either paint or stain your color of choice. And I thought I'd share this with you guys real quick. There is my dog Rainy, just having a good old time on this beautiful fall day right here, guys. So what we need to do is go ahead and stain or paint, like I said. Alright, so today guys, I'm going to be using this Minwax, this ebony number 2718, right? So we're going to go ahead and stain our entire piece. So let's go ahead and get started now. I'm just using an old shop rag right here. Just want to get it coated nice with some stain. And we'll go over our entire piece and make sure we get all the insides of our countersink holes. And come down and just stain it and keep it going. You don't want to stay in one place for too long. So we'll go ahead and stain this whole entire piece and we'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, so here we go. Our bench is finished. Everything's been stained and it has dried. So now we can place this outside or inside, wherever you want to put it. Me personally, I'm going to put this under one of my nice big trees that I have so that I can enjoy the birds and my morning coffee. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to smash that like button down below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Have a great, wonderful week. Peace.